Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Spy Family Part 2 episode number 1 reaction. And okay, so this is obviously part 2 of the kind of Spy Family season 1. I'm guessing it's written. I checked out my anime list. It's written part 2. So yeah, season 1 also kind of ended in very, what can I say, like a very unusual position. So yeah, this is not season 2, this is part 2 of season 1, so I'm going to call it part 2. That's why. So yeah, okay, so the first season, I really enjoyed the first season. We get to meet like the main characters of the show, Lloyd, Yor, and Anya, and all the other different characters. There was a few other characters we got to meet. For example, we got to meet Yor's brother. I forgot his name. I don't remember it. I'm sure I'll get to know again. And like then we got to meet a few other characters. For example, what was his name? Damien, I think. Yeah, the little kid who likes Anya. Becky. The that guy, the guy with the monocle. Henderson, yeah, Henderson. I think that was his name. All these characters we got to meet, and we get to see how Anya, like with her special, Esper abilities, she knows everything that's happening, while Yor and Lloyd tries to keep their profession or actual profession and their identity a secret, while making this whole like this family thing, fake family thing. And yeah, it was quite funny. There was quite a few sections that I was like, wow, this is great. Animation is obviously amazing because with Studio and Cloverworks. So yeah, all included, it was a great first season. And yeah, we're back with season 2. It was a short wait, but yeah, let us begin. Okay, so there's another character that we kind of saw in first season and we did not get to meet them properly. That is a dog, and it seems like this dog has like a power, like future predicting power or something like that. I think, like, clairvoyance or something like that, precognition or something. So I'm not quite sure, but I'm really interested in meeting that dog, because imagine a dog with superpowers. That'll be crazy. So yeah, anyways, enough about that. Let us begin. Let's see what happens in the first episode of this part. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles in the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Vestalis and Ostania. Twilight. Spy. Assassin. And the Nesper. Oh yeah, she got one, Stella, by saving that kid from drowning. Hmm. Yep. Okay, I've not heard the opening. First time. Wait, is this Bump of Chicken? Oh my god, it's been so long I've heard their songs. This is Bump of Chicken, I think. I love their songs. Uh, there you go, there's the dog. Yep, Bump of Chicken, there you go, I knew it. Wow. That heart shape, okay. Okay. Wow, oh my god, whoa. Wow, this opening is colorful. It's so colorful, and oh my god, look at the visuals. Oh, oh my god, this is beautiful. Okay. Oh, is this a dog? Yeah, it's the dog. I'm gonna meet him finally, properly. Okay. Ah. Hmm. Wow, what the way she's eating. Oh no, the food is. Oh boy. uh, uh, Project Apple. Today's the day. What day? Oh, it's going to buy a dog or adopt a dog. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. He promised her to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He promised her that we'll adopt a dog. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Obviously, we need to give like rewards for. Oh my god, yo! I'm pretty sure this is Lloyd. Is like, yeah, we need these dogs. Military dog. Oh, okay, okay, that's why. I'm pretty sure Anya won't. Hey, that dog! The dog is Jojo posing. What the hell? Obviously. Look at the way they're posing. Hey! Yo, the dog is flexing. Uh, oh my god, here we go. Alright. Wow. But it worked out, you know. Oh damn, there'll be a long toilet break, you know. Oh, we'll have to protect him or something. Hmm. Oh, so brother, yours brother. Oh wait, to interrogate them. Oh boy. Yeah, interrogation. Damn, this guy. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the. Oh, this is Lloyd in disguise. This is Lloyd in disguise. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Now he's going to say everything, I feel like. Let's go. Let's see. Peak. Peak. I remember a similar thing like this happening. Where, which anime was it? Where they did, was it in Attack on Titan? Or I don't remember. Yeah, it was Attack on Titan, wasn't it? Yeah, the same strategy they used. Ah, boy, here we go. He tells everything. Hmm. Oh, those dogs. Oh my god. That's why these dogs are being taken. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they're already trained. They're used for the for experiments. I remember, as far as I can. Third country, okay. Hmm. Probably not. Yeah. True. Hmm. Yeah. A long toilet break. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Is this the? Yeah, this is the dog, isn't it? Okay. The dog knows that Anya will be the one who will become her. Yeah. No, wait, what? Oh, wait, is he going to save him or something? Yup. He can see the future. He can see the future. Crazy. Damn. Three three bars. Mm, okay. Pet adoption. Okay, here we go. We are here. Ah. Okay, these are small puppies and yeah. But he wants a military dog, so. Hmm. Oh my god, Chia. Easy to raise. Oh, there you go. Okay, he probably knows that Anya will be, like saw the future. Okay, here we go. Wait, did they like mentally connect or something? Whoa. Wait, was that like a telepathic? Yeah, she won't believe you. Just, hey, don't get lost. Oh my god, no. Uh, uh, dog was waiting. Okay, 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 move, move, move. Oh, there you go. This guy's the original Keith. Yeah. Oh no! Yeah. This is not okay. Oh my god, yo. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, is this guy like a spy or something? That guy behind him with the glasses? They kind of focused on him before, I remember. Oh, yeah, because he knows. Oh no. Yeah. He's like, ah, you handle it. Oh boy. Yeah, I was going to say yours is going to get go crazy. Oh my god, yo! What is Spider-Man or something? What is this? What? She just in the middle of the okay. What? No. Yeah, that's impossible. Uh, yeah, good idea. Oh my god. He's like, what the hell? That guy, he's like, yeah, well, that's not happening. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Yeah, the experimental oh, it's called Project Apple, all right. Hmm. Hmm. And yeah, instead of being disposed of, they're being, yeah. Oh boy. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, read his mind. Oh, phone will ring. Phone will ring. There you go. He's predicting the future. Shady looking people. Who? Oh, that hideout, not this one. I was thinking this one. Okay, never mind. Oh, they're gone. Oh, wow. The way he's. Well, yeah. Damn, a future predicting dog. Oh, nice. They're out. Good, good, good. Quick, yeah, yeah. Go to that building, then everything will be fine. Oh no. Okay, okay, nice. There you go, there you go. At least she got to see that, yeah, she can follow her. Well, you're gonna get beaten up by your. That's what's going to happen. Yeah? Yeah, she's. Alright, go to the police. Another Stella! Wow. Hey! Hello? Oh my god. Okay, well, there you go. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, your is going to. Yeah, your will be here very soon. Oh boy, you're going to die now. Yeah, I knew it. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, there you go. The dog is like, I'm out of here. I didn't sign up for this. She thinks she's a kidnapper. Well, yes. Oh, this is a new character. Oh my god. Damn, look at your cooking. She's eating. So much food, my god. This is. That really looks good. Wow. And that's it. There you go, the first episode. Okay, I was like, I was like, oh, when will we meet the dog? There you go, we meet the dog this episode. And okay, so this episode, this is the beginning of part two, and I have to say I love the opening. Like I really love the opening. I've always loved Bump of Chicken's songs. Like Kekkai Sensen, like it had a song in like Bump of Chicken did a song in Kekkai Sensen. I don't remember which opening it was, but I just love that song so much. I think Bump of Chicken also did a few songs for March Comes In Like a Lion. I think so. And what else? There was a few songs that I've heard a lot of Bump of Chicken songs, and it's amazing. I love them. And there you go. This is like it's been a while. I've been like like usually we used to get a lot of their openings, but a few days a few years we were not getting much openings. But here we are again. We have Bump of Chicken doing an anime song, and yeah, I'm glad. So, and also I have to mention this: the animation in the opening is so colorful and so beautiful. Like there's so many things happening in the opening. It's crazy. I'll again watch it later on, and I'll see what's actually happening because there's so many things going on in the opening. It's crazy. Like there's like that little section where Yor was dancing with the blade. That was also beautiful as well. And yeah, okay, that was the opening. And okay, so the episode begins with we see that this guy Keith, I think that's his name. He is the person who's like taking all the dogs with him for the mission of assassinating the person who's going to come. Okay, so what's happening is a group led by the Westalian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Brans, okay, arrived at Berlin airport yesterday afternoon. Cabinet level on conference starting. Okay, so this high this high official from Westalis is coming here, and obviously the Ostanian the group the terrorist group or whatever, they are trying to impede that and assassinate him by using these dogs and strapping bombs to them. Like that's the main thing that's they're trying to do here. Okay, so at first we get to see Anya eating yours food, and I love how the food is still like we can see the food doesn't look appetizing at all. Yor is learning, Yor is learning to cook properly, and I'm pretty sure she'll by as she tries more and more, practices more and more, she'll be able to cook a lot better. But Anya just gobbles it down and just she's like, yeah, I'm ready. And she's why is she hurrying so much? Because they're going to adopt a dog. Because Lloyd promised her that we're getting a dog if because she was able to get a Stella. You have to reward her as well. Otherwise, she won't get any motivation. So okay, Now Anya's very happy. Anya's like, yeah, we're getting a dog. And obviously Lloyd's main plan here is to get a military dog who's like strong, who can protect Anya and like just keep the home safe and all that. So he goes to like a pet shop. It's so funny that the pet shop exterior looks so cute, like with the little with the little animal paintings on top of the sign. It's called Kemono Park, I think. Yeah, and inside there's like these three dogs. They look like some kind of a like I don't know, like some kind of a neighborhood thug or something. They're just sitting there. One is like just giving you that look, and they're muscular dogs. And I love how these dogs are like posing. That one dog is just sitting like this, and the other dog is like just flexing his muscle. He's like, hey, yeah, look at this, and that was the funniest part of this episode. That dog, like flexing his muscles. I'm like, what? Yo. Oh my god. Okay, so Lloyd is like, okay, this looks good, these look strong. And Anya is looking at them, and Anya's like, no. And Lloyd is like, can we have is there someone else that you can get? Some other dogs. And while all of this was happening, in comes the order, like this informant like signals him, and he's like, all right, I need to go. So he acts as if his like stomach is not okay. He's like, oh, again I have the diarrhea runs, like I have to go. And like Yor was like, okay, so like should we wait for you here or something? Obviously Anya realizes what's going on, because Lloyd needs to go save the world. So Anya's like, no, like don't like we probably shouldn't do that, because dad's perhaps long or something like that. She says. Like I love like I have to say the way they translated this part is quite good, like the little joke and the wordplay here is kind of maintained, and they were able to do a good job. Because here Yor says that, are you sure we could wait for you here? And Anya says, father needs a crap, he craps forever, so we should go ahead. Like I have to say, like the wordplay here was pretty well maintained, because in Japanese she says Kichi no kuso nagai. Like kuso nagai means a lot, like it takes a long time, so like craps forever. Yeah, this wordplay and the translation here was pretty damn well good, like done. The original wordplay joke is properly maintained. Usually when Japanese translation from Japanese to English, these type of wordplay jokes always like it's not able to come out properly in translation, but this was done pretty well. Lloyd is like Anya, language, but you know what, thanks for the follow. And yeah. Okay, so this guy takes him to it's like, oh, we need to go somewhere, and he talks about the plot to assassinate a group of exclusionist students attending Berlin University are behind it. Okay, the SP is also keeping an eye on them, obviously. And yeah, now Lloyd is like, wait, is this going to take long? Because like my family will be suspicious. And he's like, yeah, it's going to take long. Okay, now we get to see this one guy they have caught, and this lady, I don't remember her name. I don't know why, but whenever I saw her, she reminds me of a witch. Those witches in anime, like in like fantasy animes, with like that one hat, this long flowing like red colored hair with a glass and everything. Like, and she extremely looks like a witch. I feel like if she cosplays as a witch, she'd look amazing in it. Like all the time I look at her, I always think that, oh my god, she looks so much like a witch from like certain animes. Like just if she sits on top of a broom with like one of those triangular hats. Perfect. Anyways, that was off topic completely. Okay, so she comes in and she's like, the boy is like, oh, like, I won't tell anything. And she says that, oh, we've captured your leader, so we don't need you. And like, obviously, like, it's pretty obvious what's happening here. Lloyd has changed his like form, like, he's taken the disguise of Keith. And they act the whole part out as if Lloyd or Keith here is like, oh, like, I didn't do anything, that guy, he did it. And he's like, like, okay, I'm going to tell you, I tell everything, like, it was not my fault, showing that boy that, yeah, like, like, I'm going to put you under the bus, so like, you'll be the only one who will get punishment. Obviously the boy here, he's like, what the hell, like, I thought we were in on this together. If you're going to betray me, then I'm also going to tell everything. There you go. That's the basic logic here. And that's exactly what they did. And they tricked him. And obviously after seeing that, he's like, okay, wait, I'll talk, like, I'll talk, like, I'll tell everything to you. And easy job. Like I said, I remember the same tactics being used. Was it Attack on Titan? I don't remember properly. It was some anime where they did the same thing. No, not Attack on Titan, I think. It was some other anime, I think. What anime was it? I don't remember. Like, a same thing happened where they took in like a prisoner, and the prisoner was not saying anything. And I don't know, like, what was it? Oh god, I cannot remember the anime. But yeah, then another one, like, who's like acting as the other guy, he said that, oh, like, that guy has told everything. And seeing that, he said everything. He brought out, like, a similar thing that happened here happened. I can't remember the name of the anime. It was either Attack on Titan or some other anime, I don't remember. But yeah, anyways, I don't think it was Attack on Titan, never mind. It was some other anime, I feel like. Okay, so after that, okay, wait a minute. Okay, some of Keith's activities have been found on camera, and Lloyd said it was a huge risk to make me act the part with so little footage. That's why he was able to act the part and take the, like, like, the disguise and all. The pro would have seen right through me. True, like, this is just a kid, so he wasn't able to realize. Okay, so he tells about everything, all the secret hideouts and everything, like, and he's like, and the lady's like, how are they going to assassinate him? And he says, like, using dogs, like tied, like, an explosive will be put on them. And obviously Lloyd, like, questions come into his head. Lloyd is like, wait, how is this possible? How will dog do that unless and until they're properly trained? I don't see any, like, students getting their hands on military trained dogs, and make them do that. So we already have that answer to that, because they're using dogs who were like part of like an experiment. They were like military trained dogs, and they're like failed experiments. And I'm guessing that is the reason why that dog has, as per, like, supernatural powers of seeing the future, because of the failed experiment. He was probably not a failed experiment, and they were not able to realize what happened. Something like that. Now, okay, so after that, they're like making a plan on what to do. And so they're like, okay, so we cannot just stop this whole conference, because if we stop this conference, the other side will have a field day with this. Obviously they'll be like, like, they'll have a great time with this. And they can, like, their popularity will go down and all that. A lot of things is going to happen. Like, these are all politics, like, a lot of things like that happens. Not only that, the fact that there is like a threat like this looming around us can also not be leaked, because if that leaks again, it'll be a negative impression. And like, that's not okay. The whole relationship between them is going to become even worse. So like, so it's a tricky situation. We need to do this, like, quietly, and like, just stop this thing from happening. And that's why Lloyd will have to move. Now we get to see those two guys who had those two dogs with them. One of the dogs is the dog which like, has the power, and like, he's like sitting down, and here we get to see his power again. He probably saw that kid, like, that signboard falling on his head or something. So after realizing that, he quickly goes and saves the little kid. and like obviously a great job done. And yeah, now these guys, they're like, they kind of go and they're like, oh, what the hell are you doing, you stupid dog? Take him. And and they're thinking about if this will work or not, because this dog is just going on its own, doing its own thing. So yeah, now here we get to see Anya and Yor in a little uh, what is it, like a little pet what is that, pet adoption event. Okay. Okay, so it's an adoption event. So there's a lot of dogs, and not only dogs but other animals as well, cats, bunnies, that you can adopt here. I love how Yor asks, like, I don't know why Lloyd did not take us here. Obviously because Lloyd wants a military dog, not these dogs which are just small, cute, like, no, he's like, yeah, and I need those type of dogs which can bite a person to death. Like, yeah, so obviously now Anya's like having a great time. She's like looking at all the different animals and having like just, yeah. And Yor, at first Yor is like, okay Anya, don't go on your own somewhere, you might get lost, all of that, she kind of tells. And then she herself starts gushing, looking at the different animals. And while Yor was distracted talking to the employee over there, Anya kind of looks outside and sees that dog, that white dog, white big dog, um like kind of walking. And here I think they had like a telepathic connection, you know and since Anya can read minds, that's probably what happened. And it's so interesting. You can see that I was wondering how they're going to how, what they're going to do when Anna's going to read the mind of an animal. Like usually if when she reads the mind of human beings, she gets to realize what they're thinking. For example, Lloyd is thinking like, oh, I need to go do this mission. That's exactly what plays out in her head, and she gets to understand that. What about animals who don't have any way to, who don't have a proper language? Obviously animals don't speak English nor any other language, so how is she able to understand them? Basically gets a picture, she understands what's happening. That's what happens. And it's so interesting because I thought they were probably going to do something like they're going to give the dog, they were going to give the dog like a voice which Anya is going to hear in her head or something. I thought that's how they're going to do. Looks like that's not how it's going to go. They're probably going to do it like this, where all the time that Anya reads the dog's mind, she'll get to see a picture, and I feel like that's the proper way that like that this is this is going. And yeah, if she's getting to see a picture in her head, and I feel like that's how thoughts kind of work. So I don't know, I like this whole thing. But anyways, their head, she kind of telepathically connects to him for a moment. And what happens is she gets to see the dog, what the dog was thinking. At that moment the dog was probably thinking, because the dog looked at Anya, and probably recognized Anya because he saw her in his prophetic dreams or whatever that he sees, the future reading thing that he does, looking at the future. Since he remembers that, he probably looks at Anya and recognizes her, and that thought was playing in his head, which Anya connects to his head and reads his mind and sees the same picture that he was thinking. At that moment he was probably thinking about Anya and how in the future he will become their adopted dog. And that scene was playing in his head, so Anya connecting to his head and reading his mind made Anya see the same thing. And Anya was like, wait, is that me? And was that your thought? And so Anya probably kind of realized what's going to happen. She realized that this dog, I'll probably adopt this dog in the future or something, Oh no, sorry, never mind. She did not, I think she probably did not realize in the beginning. Because who would realize that a dog can see the future, She probably thought that it was weird that a scene like that was playing. And obviously being, a little bit curious about the whole situation, she's like, okay, I should go and follow the dog. She kind of thinks about talking with Yor about this. But obviously Yor will not believe her or nothing, and stuff like that is going to happen. So Anya's like, you know what, let me do it on my own. And she goes outside and she realizes, she sees this a little like in a house with like stairs. She realizes the dogs are there. She goes on top, meets the dog, and yeah, she's, all the dogs are just sitting there. Now after that, we get to see Keith here. Keith is talking about the whole like plan of assassination. Here he talks about um when an explosive dog plan succeeds, it'll be the end of East's alliance with the West for sure. And while he was saying this, I don't know, I feel suspicious. There's this one guy with glasses and like a little stubble. He's just sitting there and, like in a very weird way. Because they kind of showed him. I don't know, I feel like he's like a spy or something. Maybe not, I'm just overthinking this, never mind. Because yeah, I was going to say maybe he's a spy of the oh no, he can be from the SP, he can be from the secret police. Yeah, that might be the case. Like yeah, I was going to say maybe he's the one who's like working with Lloyd's group. Then I realized, like, wait, if he's the one who's working with Lloyd's group and is undercover, then why does Lloyd's group not know where these people are, and then it struck me, I'm like, wait a minute, not only Lloyd's group is trying to get them, even the secret police is trying to get them. So maybe he's part of the secret police. Wouldn't surprise me, he's just spying on them or something and feeding information to people outside. Because why I'm so suspicious about this guy is because later on we kind of see him kind of saying like, oh, like, don't do that, they're just kids or something like that, he says. Which again, I thought like maybe, maybe he's like actually working for the secret police or something. Anyways, we'll get to see in the next episode, we'll see. Or maybe he's just a nice guy, in their group. Either of it. Okay, so this guy has like some big plans. He's saying like, we'll have Foreign Minister Braun serve as a starting shot of the war that will bring back Ostania's glory. Okay, and while all of this was happening, Anya realizes that, and she kind of realizes that these guys are terrorists, tries to move back, and yeah, someone's standing behind her. And oh boy, like she gets like captured, she's taken inside, and like these guys are like, oh my god, what is that? Like, why is this kid here? And Keith is just, as soon as he sees the girl Anya, he just brings out a knife casually, and he's like, ah, like she knows too much. God damn. All right, so again, like I said, like this kind of makes me suspicious about this guy. That guy with the glasses, he suddenly stands up and he says that, cool it, Keith, it's just a little kid. There you go. Like, and that's why I don't know, I think maybe he's like part of the secret police or something, because of that one statement and because of the way they're kind of zooming on him multiple times. I might be wrong, we'll see. Next episode will give me my answer. Okay, so, and while all of this was happening, the dog kind of bites off the rope and comes and tries to protect Anya. And I was like, oh my god, this dog is so brave, like he's going to protect Anya in front of so many people. Obviously the dog knows Anya will become her, like her master in the future. But still, like I'm like, wow, this dog is pretty brave. He was kind of like just growling, and as soon as they take out the like the pipe, he gets afraid, kind of goes behind Anya. Now I don't blame him, because obviously I'm pretty sure he probably got abused before, like, because he's like a experimental failure or something like that. So he probably has some bad memories about the metal pipe, because that's why suddenly seeing it, he just becomes so like timid and goes and hides behind Anya. And yeah, like, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't blame him. I'm pretty sure he has some bad memories. Love how Anya's just surprised. Anya's like, what the hell? At least it stayed with Anya, that's all it mattered. Like, at least it just didn't run away on its own as soon as she saw the metal pipe. She, like, the dog just went behind Anya and just took a little cover. That's it. Now while all of this was happening, okay, Yor realizes that Anya's missing, and oh my god, Yor's delusions here are kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, what she thinks about does usually happens sometimes, that the whole thing she talks about how kidnappers will kidnap her and like like forcefully marry her off to someone else or something. I guess that does happen, like a lot of the times. But the whole like I have to say that the whole situation and how suddenly she came to that conclusion is actually comedic here. Like she suddenly thought that, oh my god, that must be it, because she saw it in some movie, not movie, sorry, some TV news or something. That part actually was so surprising. I was not expecting her to suddenly just jump back like Spider-Man and just cling to the ceiling like that in front of so many people. Like even Spider-Man waits like until like like if that person is like if Spider-Man is his own like original identity, he at least waits for the people to go away and like in a very secluded spot he jumps up on top or something like that. But you're just in the middle of so many people, she just jumps like that. And at first no one was able to detect her. But when she comes down, one of the guys actually see her. And the guy was so confused, my god. And there's another thing, that hilarious thing that she conclusion that she came to at the beginning. At first she thinks like the dog ate her or something. The dog ate not your, sorry, and Anya. I'm like, what is this? Oh boy. And then she comes to the marriage conclusion. But yeah, she comes down and she is like, yeah, I need to find Anya. While we shift to the other side again, and here we get to see that Lloyd's like team, that lady, the glasses lady, she is contacting everyone, and we get to know that the initial hideouts are actually empty, and there is like no one there, so they have moved. And she's talking with Lloyd, and Lloyd is saying like, Lloyd says, bingo, there are 2 white minivans rented under the name of Kevin Knowles, one of the plotters. Okay, so he went to a car rental place. Okay, the license plate are okay, so I'm guessing it's the same car where they're going to transport the dogs in. And she says like, I'll get like a urgent search party. One more thing, how did they acquire the dogs? Uncovered a suspicious possibility. I'm sure you've heard at least heard of it. Project Apple. It's crazy. So they did experiments on so many things. We can see there's like a crow, a sheep, fish. No, not fish. Sorry, dolphin. Probably like a eagle, a dog, owl, monkey, and pig. Damn. Okay. What she says is that, okay, Project Apple, it was a research project under the former Estonian government. Wait, Estonian government. Okay, so not Westelis. All right. Okay, meant to create frighteningly intelligent animals for military use. Okay, I do wonder, is this the reason why the dog got this ability, like because of the experiment, because the same thing happened to Anya as well. Like Anya was also experimented upon, if you remember, after they got to know her thing. So if that's the case, if that's the same thing that's happened to the dog as well, both Anya and the dog are kind of similar in that aspect, if you think about it then. And okay, now Lloyd says halfway the project was frozen, like, and the result was feeble from the original goal. So the leftover dogs ended up being sold off to the underworld, and these dogs are being used now as like in this manner. So that's why they're extensively trained, and that's why even these Estonian these students are also has been able to somehow get their hands on them. Obviously, there must be some kind of a backup going on, like if someone is like kind of from the shadows is helping them. We don't know who. Those people probably provided them with these dogs, and that's what's happening. Okay, now we're back again to the original scene, and here we see the dog. Even though the dog is afraid, he's still like kind of just getting angry and like growling. And the dog suddenly gets a vision, like he sees that the phone will ring and there'll be a proper opportunity. He kind of goes towards Anya and kind of nudges her, Anya kind of links her brain to her brain, his brain, and kind of reads his thoughts and realizes and sees that scene. And she's like, wait, the phone will ring. And as soon as the phone rings, Anya realizes that, like, little by little realizes that the dog has powers just like her. Like, Anya is not able to see the future. Yeah, Anya can telepathically, think, look at other, not look, but get to see what's in their minds. Probably can use telekinesis and all that. But she does not have, this type of power, precognition power, which this is like a very strong, power, I have to say. You can see the future and, act accordingly. So yeah, this will be crazy. Okay, now the call comes in, and here they get to know that their hideout has been invaded, like people. And here for a moment I was like, wait a minute, so people are here, they're going to save her. But then I realized they're talking about that other hideout, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Okay, so while amongst this commotion, they realize that Anya and the dog is gone. And I love how the dog just grabs Anya and then puts him on top of him. And Anya little by little realizes that he can see the future, and he's like, oh, you also have special powers like me. And they're like they are outside, and all the problems could be avoided if the dog listened to Anya and actually went inside the store where old Yor is there, and everything would have been fine. But she probably didn't even realize what was going on. He just, probably because he's so afraid, he's just running, and Anya multiple times says that, wait, go to, that store, mom is there and everything will be fine, because Anya knows her mom is an assassin, she can take care of these random students. So but the dog is not listening. They just move. And after that, oh, thankfully Yor is able to hear Anya's screaming, so that's like a good thing. And Yor realizes what's going on. She even sees them and probably starts following them, while these guys, these students, Keith is like, we have to follow them because, one of them were like, just leave them, let's go on with our mission. But Keith is like, no, we have to find them because she has seen our face, and that'll be a problem way in the future. And Anya's just screaming like, oh, help, someone, stop this dog. And everyone's like, ah, how sweet, they're just playing around. Yeah, well, okay. So for a moment, Anya was like, wait a minute, I'm actually having fun, on this, riding on this dog. And she's like, just having, she's like, waku waku. And Anya's like, okay, you know what, I'm feeling like a superhero, this might actually work, let's go. Me and Starlight, Anya, and you, the dog, we are going to save the world or something like that, she says. And she's like, thinking about getting another Stella or something, whatever, because if she pulls this off, actually she might actually get another Stella. So it's so funny that the dog is like, whoa, and starts circling the whole place like this. Gives like 2 circles, just stops because he's tired. Oh, it's like, he's like carrying Anya. Anya's weights, obviously she's a live human, even though she's young. She still weighs a lot for a dog. So he's like panting and everything, cannot move. So it's funny, so this dog, we can see this dog has so many similarities with Anya. They're smart, they know what to do in certain situations. They have this presence of mind. They both are espers in their own way, but sometimes they act in a weird way. They do some foolish things sometimes, and completely mess up. They'll be perfect. The dog and the Anya are basically the same. They have same personalities. Oh my god. Now, Anya realizes that she has been surrounded, and I'm like, it'll be fine, Yor saw you guys, so she's probably following you. So yeah, you will be here very soon, no problem. And they kind of throw Anya down, take the dog, hold his collar, and they're going to probably attack Anya or something. But I was just waiting for that, this that part, when will Anya Yor come. And there you go, Yor comes in, just kicks him so hard that he like bounces off in, in between the two buildings so many times. He's probably never getting out ever again, as and until he goes to the hospital. So that takes care of one of them. Even the dog was like, that other dog, was like, oh my god, what is this? And Keith is actually scared for his life. He's sweating and everything, like he's like, oh my god. And Yor is like, stop, you perverted kidnapper. Anya's too young to get married. That's where it ends. Wow. And the ending song was also pretty nice, it was also quite colorful, and we kind of see how, like, they spend their, like, family time, and they make food and everything. We get to see actually a new character there. Like, and there's like the one girl we saw sitting down, like has white hair or something, I don't know. So yeah. And we see in the ending that Yor is like cooking good, like, food, and the food actually looks really good. So little by little, Yor will probably be able to, cook better food, as she practices more. And that little transition was quite cool, when they're like in the end at night, they're like, oh, good night, say each other good night, goes into their respective rooms, and when they come out in the next scene, that transition, we see all of them, like, Anya in her school uniform, Lloyd in his, like, like the spy uniform that he wears, and Yor in her assassin uniform. So yeah, there you go. That was it. A good start. We got to meet the dog. We don't know what the dog's name is. I'm pretty sure Anya will give the dog a name. I don't even know if the dog is a boy or a girl, but either way, like, I'm pretty sure she'll give the dog a name, maybe in the next couple of episodes. So up until then, like, I'll have to call him dog. It feels like, weird to call a character in a show as a dog. So I'm just waiting for them to reveal, like, the dog's name. So yeah, and we see what the dog can do. And yeah, like I said, Anya and her will probably Anya and him will be a very good team, because Anya doesn't have like the future reading ability. So if she connects her mind with the dog, she can do a lot of things. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. And the dog is quite funny, like it it's quite courageous, but sometimes it kind of, like, kind of acts a little unusually, like the way he was kind of, like, like just moving across the block, around the block 2 times, and gets tired. That was kind of funny. But yeah, anyways, so there you go. Yeah, we're back with Spy Family. This will be a great, I'm really hoping we're going to get to see a lot of more fun stuff, and a lot of other really badass scenes and all that. Just like how season 1 went, let's see how season 2 goes as well. And yeah, there you go. So that's it. Thanks for watching. This is my reaction to episode number 1 of Spy Family Part 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And that's it, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Spy Family. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.